Welcome back to Politically Animated, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Gather round because today's episode is hotter than a Tesla battery on a desert road. That's right, Elon Musk has done it again. No, he didn't launch another car into space or name his kid after a Wi-Fi password. Nope. This time he hired a team of young, brilliant engineers affectionately known as the Wiz Kids. Their mission? Not just to innovate, but to expose corruption like it's an overdue library book. Enter the Democrats, stage left, melting down like ice cream at a climate change rally. Apparently, hiring smart people is now a threat to democracy. Who knew? You can almost hear the protest chants. What do we want? Less transparency. When do we want it? Always.
What Trump and Musk have done is not only wrong, it's illegal. USAID was established by an act of Congress, and it can only be disbanded by an act of Congress. Stopping this will require action by the courts and for Republicans to show up and show courage and stand up for our country.
We're here today not only to fight for federal employees who dedicate themselves every day to a humanitarian task. We are here to save lives because that is what AID does. You name it, AID is there. In the fight against HIV, in the fight to protect the Uyghur population in China, in the fight to protect refugees, in the fight to make sure that there's food security everywhere. AID is there. It is the lead development agency in the world. And no one elected Elon Musk to dismantle it. We are going to fight in every way we can. In the courts, in public opinion, with the bully pulpit, in the halls of Congress, and here at AID itself. We are not going to let this injustice happen.
Elon Musk, you didn't create U.S. aid. The United States Congress did for the American people. And just like Elon Musk did not create U.S. aid, he doesn't have the power to destroy it. And who's going to stop him? We are. We're going to stop him.
This is a brazen attempt by a billionaire who nobody voted for to illegally and unconstitutionally steal from taxpayers so he can give himself a tax break.
Make no mistake, this effort by Elon Musk and so-called Doge to shut down the Agency for International Development is an absolute gift to our adversaries, to Russia, to China, to Iran and others, because AID is an essential instrument of U.S. foreign policy and U.S. national security policy. So this has nothing to do with making the U.S. government more efficient and everything to do with aiding and abetting our adversaries around the world.
As the chair of the Subcommittee on Military and Foreign Affairs on the Oversight Committee, we will call for hearings, and we will ask for answers. We will demand answers on why this is happening. But most importantly, we will not let it happen, and we will fight for you, for all the people who rely on USAID for their health care, for their food security, for the men and women who serve USAID and work for USAID, the contractors, the civil servants. We will stand up for you, because when we fight, we do win. Thank you.
Sources say some protesters are demanding Musk hire less competent individuals to maintain the status quo. Because clearly, the real danger here isn't corruption. It's teenagers who can code faster than Nancy Pelosi can say insider trading. And let's not forget the professional protest squad armed with cardboard signs and questionable fashion choices. One sign literally read, "Stop the code." Yeah, because nothing says democracy like being afraid of JavaScript.
I want you to listen to what Democrats had to say about the administration shutting down U.S. aid. Watch this.
This is a corrupt abuse of power that is going on.
This illegal, unconstitutional, interference with congressional power is threatening lives all over the world.
This is a constitutional crisis that we are in today. Let's call it what it is.
We talked about Trump wanting to be a dictator on day one, and here we are. This is what the beginning of dictatorship looks like.
Elon Musk responded on X saying the corrupt politicians protesting outside the USAID building are the ones getting money from USAID. That's why they're there. They want your stolen tax dollars. Come on in, Ben Domenech. Why are Democrats keen on saving this agency?
Well, Stuart, the thing that is the problem with USAID, and this has been true for decades now, is that they don't like the United States part of USAID. This is a point that Marco Rubio made eloquently just yesterday. And this is something that has always been a very frustrating aspect of the way that they behave. They throw money in all these different directions overseas toward projects that would never get approved if they actually had to go through a traditional congressional review process. And the idea that we are in a constitutional crisis over something like this is absolutely laughable. USAID was created, obviously, by an executive order by President Kennedy back in the day. This is something that should absolutely be folded into and part of the tools used underneath the Department of State. And that's why I think that what is happening right now is a healthy dynamic, saying these are things that should not be just the ways for bureaucrats to spend money willy-nilly in accordance with woke or DEI political agendas. It should be something that is actually decided and determined by people who've been approved by the Congress to lead the cabinet of the executive branch. And that's something that I hope we get to eventually.
Musk is surely making waves, isn't he? Ben Domenech, thanks for joining us this morning. Great day. Thank you, sir.
Stay tuned as we dive deep into the mass hysteria. Explore why facts make people allergic, and maybe, just maybe, find out if Elon plans to replace Congress with a group of middle schoolers armed with laptops and common sense. Spoiler alert, they'd probably do a better job. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Do you think the Wiz Kids can save us? Or should we just let the adults keep running the circus? Spoiler alert, my money's on the kids. And hey, if they start coding laws, maybe we'll finally get updates that don't crash the system.